What a week for Chelsea Football Club. A low and then a high here against City, but we're going to start with the low and Crystal Palace with Jason Cundy. Just very quickly, two quick things to look at, Jason, starting with the long 1-2. Great goal.
Brilliant from Fabregas, 70, 80-yard passing, it's perfect. That's where I think he does his best work. As soon as the ball gets in behind Hazard, he's got to wait for the cavalry to arrive. He's up front on his own. And then Fabregas appears. We didn't do this enough. Getting bodies beyond the striker, getting in areas like that.
3 scoring games in a row for Cesc Fabregas here at Stamford Bridge. Obviously that came to an end at City, but just one other quick thing to pick out from Palace. Marcos Alonso, what feet.
Now you see it, now you don't. Outside of the foot, inside of the foot.
Good skills. And on the subject of that, Worldy Wednesday in the build-up to Manchester City brought you this from Frank Lampard. Great feat. In one of many home wins here against Manchester City. There have been a lot, so let's get on to it, shall we? The latest of them. It was quite exciting. As you would have seen, new technology has made it possible to see Jason Cundy almost giving birth during a football match. Have a look at this.
Pedro one-on-one with Clichy, pops it round, there's a chance to cross. Hazard from the pullback, and Caballero couldn't hold it. And Chelsea lead. Goal of the shed. Given away by Courtois, straight to Sane, it's tight, Silva shoots, Aguero has a tap in, oh dear. Fabregas to the penalty, yes, penalty, Fabregas into Pedro, and he was tripped. Can he do it again here? Mike Dean blows the whistle, oh, he's going to tap it in for the rebound, saved by Caballero, but finished up by Hazard. You lucky so-and-so, 2-1. Here comes Courtois, there goes the whistle, 2-1 final score.
You don't enjoy that, it's not enjoyable. Of course, when the final whistle goes, you can enjoy it.
Pep Guardiola couldn't. 6 times now he's played Chelsea as a coach, he hasn't won yet. And even more annoyingly, have a look at Mikel Arteta's point of view here. He's trying to get a view here from the City bench, but Guardiola has perched himself on the edge. He can't see because the gaffer's in the way. One other thing to bring you from the Manchester City game, not action-related. The greatest looking fan I've ever seen. A mixture of styles here, Jason.
Wow.
I mean, it's magnificent.
He's got the handlebars, he's got the retro Chelsea tracksuit that, I have to say, I think that was back in my day.
I was going to say, it would have been.
And he's got the locks.
Right, the cameras have been at Cobham, of course. Chelsea TV taking you closer than ever before. Willian has taken us right into the heart of a training session this week.
Hey guys, welcome to training. Beautiful day. Let's enjoy with my bro. Say something.
Bom dia.
Say something.
Look at the driver.
Look, Diego.
Driver.
The driver. Let's
I'm
enjoy.
tired.
Let's enjoy.
Enjoy the sunshine.
Say something. Yeah.
Marcos.
Nossa Senhora. Beautiful day at the Cobham training ground. Hey, this is the man.
I eat too much chewing.
See you. Guys, training is finished. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time. Thank you.
Also at Cobham this week, a special guest visitor. He's got a bit of time on his hands now, the Tinker Man, after Leicester shamelessly got rid of him. But welcome back to the Chelsea fold, Claudio Ranieri, meeting an old foe in Antonio Conte, someone he tried to sign once, and Jody Morris, of course, who played for Claudio on a number of occasions when he was in charge here. So welcome back to him. My favourite moment from Cobham, though, wasn't that or Willian. It's this, Jason. John Terry, have a look at this skill. Willian boots this one up in the air. Look at Terry.
As you touch, as you touch. That's not bad.
Not bad?
That's not bad. Has he meant it?
I think he has.
Pretty good with his left peg as well.
Also from Cobham, the cameras have been down there for live football. Tons of it about on Chelsea TV at the moment from the younger ranks. And the youth team, as I'm sure you know, are going brilliantly, looking for a League and Cup double. Cracking game against Man U last Saturday morning. 4-3 they won it. Martel Taylor Crossdale hitting the bar there. I just want to pick out Juan Castillo because that is a brilliant finish. He's a young player signed from Ajax last summer, and in the last few weeks in particular, really coming to the fore and adding goals to his game, playing at left back, left wing back, all sorts. And it was won in the 95th minute by George McEachran. 4-3 the final score, and this is Castillo with the ball in, Jason, here for George.
Yeah, arrives the right place, right time, in you go. An unbelievable end to what was a brilliant game.
Look out for the youth team live on Chelsea TV and indeed the PL2 side as well. Now, also on the subject of youngsters, congratulations to Mason Mount. These are the moments where I always find myself jealous. A young, talented footballer, mum and dad in the boardroom with David Barnard and shaking hands on a new contract. He's been quality this season.
He has indeed, yeah. He's earned it, and that's what it's all about at this age. Good luck to him, because he's been fabulous this season.
Nowadays, it's a very rounded education you get down at the academy. Obviously, football is like 90% of it, but there's schoolwork and there are life skills, including cooking. Have a look at this.
We're at Head Fresh's headquarters up in London. We've brought the boys up here just to get an experience of cooking at a company that's specialises in this sort of stuff. They're a company that shares similar values to us. They cook really, really healthy food. They're passionate about it. So the whole idea is just to try and make cooking fun and accessible for the boys.
We cooked a salmon and a chicken dish. One was it was a Mexican chicken, and then the salmon was Mediterranean style and mixed in with loads of sweet potatoes. Ended up being a really good meal.
Yeah, mine's looking nice.
I think especially coming up this season and next season, it's really important because you never know when you're going to be by yourself or when you're going to need to know how to make even these things here just a quick healthy snack really. It's not really all about eating the unhealthy foods. Things like this can just push your performance really.
When you were in the youth team, was it just football? Did they do other things? How fussed were they about?
We had college one day a week where us, Arsenal boys, Kevin Campbell and that age group, and some West Ham lads would go to one day a week at college with Kate Hoey, who was now an MP, and we would just mess about, basically.
No cooking?
No cooking. We'd done a little bit of media training, but other than that, it was turning up and just having a laugh.
Excellent. Speaking of which, it's time for...
Game of Loans!
Three goal scorers to tell you about quickly this week. Marco van Hinkel scored for PSV, well done him. Mario Pasalic scored for AC Milan. And Jeremy Boga, who's been a bit quiet for a little while now, but a very talented young player, scored the equaliser for Granada against Barcelona, sadly. They didn't quite hang on. Social media. One snippet, you're going to talk us through it. Didier Drogba, we think in his Montreal dressing room, he posted this on Instagram.
Well, we know Didier likes to dance, of course, with him and Gus, FA Cup final, when David Luiz come in and done actually quite a similar move to that. I don't quite know what this one's about, but, Didier can throw shapes. I've seen him, we've all seen him. Looks happy, though.
Thank you, Didier. To Bournemouth, then, Jason, this weekend. Mm-hmm. It feels like it's the sort of team you want to play against.
Definitely the sort of team we want to play against. They will be open, they will play their style of football. I think we have to give Eddie Howe a lot of credit for sticking to his principles, at times, I think, naively. In particular, last season when we went there and absolutely trounced them. But they will allow you to play, but at the same time, they're not bad themselves, They can score, as we've seen midweek, 2-2 against Liverpool. So they are a threat, they will be a threat. Josh King's the one up top who's scoring most of their goals. Callum Wilson, of course, picked up another injury. But I think he's done a brilliant job, but I think this is an ideal game for Chelsea. I think there'll be chances at both ends, but I expect us to win quite comfortably.
Yeah, both their forwards scored at Anfield, Benica Fobi and Josh King. He's now got a dozen goals for the season. Eden Hazard enjoyed himself there last season, having not scored for ages as it was then. He is 2-1 this week with our betting partner William Hill to score in a Chelsea win, and the form he's in, I don't think you'd bet against that. That is it from sunny Stamford Bridge. We'll be back next week. Hopefully the weather will still be like this. We will leave you with the man who's made this wonderful season possible. A year ago this week, Antonio Conte was appointed Chelsea boss, and it's gone pretty well. See ya.
The time fly. Yeah. It's good. I repeat, for me, this is a fantastic experience, a good experience for me, for my family also, and it's great to stay here, and after 1 year to talk with you also, to have the press conference, and above all to talk about to win the league, because I repeat, it wasn't sure 1 year ago to stay in this position.